This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good night, Real News Media TV family, and welcome back to the channel for another news update for November 15, 2022. And in the news tonight, 2 JUTC buses damaged, passengers injured. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company says 2 of its buses were damaged and passengers injured in separate incidents on Monday. It is understood that in the first incident, a student used the pepper spray during an altercation among students on the bus. The JUTC says the bus was at the intersection of Windward Road and the South Camp Road in Kingston about 3:20 p.m. when passengers began shouting that they could not breathe. The driver reportedly opened the front door to allow the passengers to get out of the bus, but some broke windows on both sides of the unit to get out. The bus company says police personnel who were passing by observed what was happening and provided assistance. The student who allegedly released the pepper spray was pointed out and taken into police custody. In the second incident, a stone was reportedly heard inside a bus about 7:40 p.m. in the vicinity of Eastwood Park Road and the Courtney Walsh Drive in St. Andrew. The JUTC says 1 passenger was injured. The company is urging persons who film the 2 incidents and anyone else with information to provide it to the police to help in their investigations. We are also pleading with those who would seek to perpetrate violence, the hoodlums who engage in this reckless practice of stoning our buses, to stop it. Such actions only serve to diminish the service we provide to the traveling public and endanger their lives, the JUTC said. Police seize firearm and ammo in St. Catherine. The St. Catherine South Police seized an illegal handgun and several rounds of ammunition on Port Henderson Road in the parish during the first operation since the announcement of a state of public emergency on Tuesday. Reports are that about 9:10 a.m., a joint police military team conducted an intelligence-led operation in the area. A building was targeted and searched. However, the occupants fled, leaving behind a Pietra Beretta 9mm pistol loaded with 13 rounds of ammunition. While the investigation continues, the police are encouraging residents to share information on illegal guns, gunmen, and gangs by calling the NIB tip line at 811, Crime Stop at 311, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Shaw to meet with transport groups following Monday's strike. Transport Minister Audley Shaw says he will meet later on Tuesday with the heads of the transport groups to discuss the concerns of bus and taxi operators. Bus and taxi operators stayed off the job on Monday as they called for a traffic ticket amnesty. The government has since signaled that it will not be implementing a ticket amnesty at this time. Mr. Shaw said Tuesday's discussion with the operators are meant to remind them that the obligations that they need to be met. But he said they will also discuss the possibility of a payment plan for those with an excessive number of traffic tickets. Shooting in Halfway Tree leaves 1 man hospitalized. The police have confirmed that an unidentified man was shot and injured in the parking lot of Lane Plaza in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, earlier today. He has been rushed to hospital in serious condition. Head of the St. Andrew Central Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbeth, has confirmed with the news that the incident started at Hardware and Lumber, located in the plaza. There are some other shootings which I can't confirm nor speak to presently because I have not been properly briefed on it, he said. He, however, noted that police personnel have responded and are currently interviewing people within the vicinity. Parchment Brown completes a term as a political ombudsman. Political Ombudsman Donna Parchment Brown has announced that today is her last day in office. In a letter to the media this afternoon, she noted that her appointment expires today, November 15, 2022. Thank you to everyone who in any way assisted me in carrying out my duties, Parchment Brown said. Parchment Brown took office on November 16, 2015. She was appointed to the office after many years as a dispute resolution specialist and attorney. She earned national recognition for her work in dispute resolution and is the holder of the Order of Distinction Commander Class. St. Catherine residents say SOE will ruin Christmas. The state of emergency declared by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in several parishes has been met with disquiet among residents of some communities in St. Catherine where the measure has been imposed. Some residents in the Homestead community in Spanish Town, where 2 murders took place between Thursday night and Sunday morning, were in a defiant mood as security forces patrolled sections of the community. "We no need no SOE right now. It is too near to Christmas and now at the time for we hustle and them want come restrict we movement," said one resident who refused to be identified. "SOE now go stop people from get shot. A joke business that. All them want do is lock up get a youth for the holiday," declared another resident who goes by the name Tony. Michelle, a small business operator on St. John's Road, feels that the government is void of a plan to fight crime and the SOE is a response to that. "Coming out of a situation where the country was locked down for a period of time, some of us have not recovered as yet, and what the state of emergency will do is slow down business for us," she continued. "What they should do is develop a crime plan to tackle the problem. SOE won't change what is happening at 31 St. John's Road and Homestead." The joint security presence was visible in several hotspots from as early as 6 a.m. Numerous checkpoints have also been established at various strategic locations. Over 20 firearms are surrendered under gun amnesty. More than 20 firearms have been handed over to the authorities under the gun amnesty, which is now in effect. The amnesty began on Saturday, November 5, and is slated to end at midnight on Saturday, November 19. Minister of National Security Dr. Harris Chang provided an update during a press conference at the office of the Prime Minister in St. Andrew on Tuesday, where Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced the state of public emergency in several parishes. He informed that many of the firearms are from individuals who have not licensed the weapons for several years. There are many persons in Jamaica who might have inherited a firearm from their grandfather or father, or acquired it by some other means, usually by legacy, or they might not have licensed the firearm for several years. So far, we have gone well over 20, largely from individuals who had the firearms locked away in the safe. I am satisfied with that because we do not wish for any of those individuals to be caught in the new net we are setting out there for illegal firearms, he said. The 2-week gun amnesty is being facilitated following the approval of the Firearms Prohibition, Restriction and Regulation Firearms Amnesty Order 2022 by Parliament. The conditions for the surrender of firearms or ammunition are outlined in the order. These may be handed over to a sub-officer or senior sub-officer on duty at any police station, any designated officer at a firearms licensing authority location, or to an attorney at law on behalf of an individual seeking the amnesty for delivery to the nearest police station. The amnesty is the last opportunity for those who hold or are in possession of illegal firearms or ammunition to avoid significant sentences and forms an important milestone in Jamaica's fight against the illegal guns. Breaches of the new Firearms Prohibition, Restriction and Regulation Act 2022, which is now in effect, will result in penalties ranging from 15 years to life imprisonment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.